Place your cheese right in the pan. Macaroni. We're gonna now add some heavy cream. Straight into the pan, some heavy cream. Wieners. Just cut a tip right off. And that goes right into your pan. One on each side. What's great about this dish is that it's a healthier version because these are the uncured wieners, so they don't have all the bad stuff. And the cheese that we're using is Velveeta with 50% less fat. So this is a healthier version of traditional mac and cheese. And yes, you can make it on the stovetop. Look at that, cheese is already starting to melt. Look at that. Yes, this is gonna be so good. Now, I think this is a dish that the kids are really gonna love. We've just taken some classic favorites and updated it with some new twists. We're gonna add some sliced butter right on top. There we go. And this is actually a faster way to make mac and cheese than you've ever done before. If you had to boil the pasta separately, it would have taken a lot longer. But with this method, especially when you put the lid on, that helps to circulate the heat. This method will be much faster, and you can feed your family in no time. Now, one thing I like to add to this dish to make it extra special, this might come as a surprise, Flamin Hot Cheetos. Now, this is actually a really popular snack, but it can be used in a lot of your dishes as well. Now, I've actually taken my tool and crunched up some of the Flamin Hot Cheetos. And as this starts to cook, we're gonna just sprinkle these right on top. Let's check on it and see. Look at that cheese starting to melt. Look at that. This actually smells so good. So you've got your milk, you've got your heavy cream, your butter, your pasta noodles, and your beautiful cheese. This Velveeta cheese is really one of the best cheeses in the world. I know in the cheese competitions, whenever they have the tasters, this one always stands up to even the fanciest kind from the Dutch area, Swiss area. Sorry guys, you cannot beat Velveeta. All right, now we're gonna add another kind of cheese. This is actually like a 3 cheese macaroni and cheese because we've got our Velveeta, we've got some grated Parmesan, and of course we have our cheese from the Cheetos. We're gonna drop that in. This is gonna give it a nice kick. There we go, just right on top. That should be good. And I think this is gonna be done any minute now. We're gonna go ahead and plate this for us. You can see the pasta is already starting to cook. Look at that, just beautiful. Oh my God, it actually really smells good. So another fun thing about this, this particular dish that's using the hot Cheetos, it will turn pink because of the dyes in the hot Cheetos. And so that makes this even more fun for the kids. There we go, look at that. Who doesn't like pink pasta? Let's go ahead and just kind of spin that a little bit. Get that stirred up nice. Wow, doesn't that smell good? And this is an entire container of the Velveeta, and we don't have to feel bad about that because it has half the fat of regular cheese. It melts better too. That's why I prefer my mac and cheese with Velveeta. Look at that. And of course, when you add the weenies to it, that gives you the extra protein. This is a really filling meal. And I think it's about done. Give it a shake. It kind of helps it sometimes. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Bet you didn't know that you could make this right on the stovetop. So good. And that stirring action just really makes sure everything is mixed in together. Now, I am very curious because I read the comments. I like to hear your suggestions. What would you add to make this different? How would you customize this routine for your family? Would you maybe use beef instead of the hot dogs? Maybe you prefer cheddar. And if you do prefer cheddar, guess what? I'm listening. We're gonna make this a 4-cheese dish. We're gonna sprinkle some cheddar right on top. I love the pink color. It's such a fun addition to this. Look at how yummy. Give some applause for our beautiful mac and cheese dish. A little bit more of a stir. Look at that pasta. That pasta's done. I told you could make it on the stovetop. Didn't even know you could do that, did you? All right, I think let me get my plate out. I'm gonna plate this up. And I'm actually gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and taste it right here in front of everybody because I stand by the dishes that I make. It's gonna be good. Got my fork. All right, let's do it. Look at how beautiful that is. So we've actually got our Velveeta, our cheddar. My gosh, this is probably the best thing I've ever made. Look at how yummy that looks. That beautiful melty Velveeta with the wieners. And look at that pretty red color. And like I said, this is a healthier dish because we're using a less fat cheese and an uncured hot dog. And it's such a pretty red color. How fun is that? All right, I think it's time to test this one. Oh my gosh, this is actually my favorite dish that I've made yet. All right, you want to taste it? My husband said he could not wait to try this. Here you go. Open up. All right, and place your little cornbread muffin cup right there. These are actually cornbread muffins. You heard of these before?
I've never heard of that.
I'm just gonna take it. Yeah, you can see just like that. They're already pre-made, and I'm gonna use my fingers to kind of form a little cup. You just pinch the sides, just like that, and make a little cup. And then it fits perfectly into these regular size muffin tins.
And that's just Pillsbury cornbread swirls, okay.
That looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna put that in there and just use my fingers to spread it out because we need a nice open circle because that's where this is gonna come into play. We are gonna take some chili, and I've chosen the turkey chili, which is 98% fat-free.
All right.
I like beans, so I'm gonna use some beans as well. And you just spoon that right in the middle of each one of these. Man, is this gonna be good.
Wow.
And it's actually gonna be pretty decent too in terms of calories and fat. It's not that bad for you. These little cornbread muffin cups only have 170 calories each. And the chili is full of protein and fiber because we've got beans. But of course we need some cheese on top. So would you do me a favor and get some cheese from the fridge?
Cheese is in the fridge, right?
Thank you.
Get that for you. Here we go. Ooh. Fiesta blend.
Now, people often ask, thank you very much, they ask if they can, they have to use beans. No, you can actually make this however you'd like. You can make homemade chili. That's always a good idea. Homemade is always better, but sometimes people like quick and easy, so I'm gonna show you the quick and easy version.
And we can just tell people this is homemade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll never know. And if you want vegetarian even, you could do this with just vegetarian chili. So you can really make this however you prefer.
I'm excited about this cornbread.
All right, now what else am I missing here? I think we need some onion. I made some chili recipes before and you guys said I missed out on the onion, so we're gonna do some onion. But I wanna have some tips from you on how to best cut an onion so that it doesn't make you cry. Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, don't get emotionally attached and then you don't cry.
That's such a dad joke. That's my husband Kyle, by the way, behind the camera. All right, so we're gonna slowly and carefully dice up some onion. And I would love to read the comments and find out where all of you guys are from. I'm from Mississippi originally. Hey y'all, I have been living in Las Vegas now for a while though, so. Let me know in the comments, do you still hear my accent? Have I lost it? Is it still there? Well, I guess you be the judge. We're gonna top this off with a few onions. And let me know what you would do differently with this. Would you add something else? Would you completely do it a different way? Am I doing something wrong? Let me know in the comments.
You're opening the door on that one.
My eyes are burning, you guys. Give me some tips on how to keep my eyes from burning. All right. I think there's only one more thing that we need on these.
Yay.
Jalapenos. Look at my eyes. I'm not even kidding. My eyes are watering right now.
All right.
We're going to take a jalapeno and put one right on top of each one of these. And of course, if you don't like it super spicy, you could leave the jalapeno off, but I feel like you are missing out because I definitely think these are gonna be yummy with the jalapeno on top. So you've got your chili, your cornbread muffins, your cheese, your onions, jalapeno. This is gonna be a good one, y'all. I can't wait to see what this one looks like out of the oven.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna see them rise up. This is the first time trying these little cornbread muffins. I'm excited. Our chili cornbread muffin cups are ready to come out of the oven. I'm gonna show you the finished product in just a second. But before I do that, there are some things you can put on top of those to make them even better. I'm gonna hit it with some of this light sour cream.
That's like healthy.
Did you notice that it actually was healthy? We have turkey chili, which is mostly protein with the beans and the fiber, and the little cups were only 170 calories each. We use reduced fat cheese, light sour cream. This is actually not that bad for you. And this recipe is gonna be really good for tailgates. Football season's coming up, it's a great appetizer. Chives is another good thing you can put on top of it. So we're gonna dress it with those.
I'm
and
excited.
I think it's time to go ahead and take them out. Oh yeah. Yummy, look at that.
Whoa.
Wow, I
It
can't
smells
wait.
good. Look at that.
I cannot wait to try this one. Which one do I want? This one looks perfect. Now, I told you these muffin cups, these silicone liners are my favorite, and you're about to see why. And if you're wondering where you can get them, you can get these on Amazon or pretty much
They
anywhere.
just
Look at
pop
that.
right off.
Look at that. No mess. I do spray the cup a little bit with like pan spray, but they just slip right out. Look at how beautiful that is.
So we can give it a bite.
All right. I'm afraid it might be a little messy, but that's okay. I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'm getting more than one bite. They're just so good.
Are they good? Mm-hmm. Do you like the cornbread? Is it good?
It's so good.
Hey, break it open. I want to see the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So it definitely tastes like cornbread. It's look at that. We get the steam coming out. These are still nice and warm. And we have the onions in there too. It's not like the cornbread that my dad would make, like Mississippi cornbread that really crumbles apart. It's somewhere like between a biscuit, like a breakfast biscuit, and a cornbread muffin. But is you're perfect for something quick and easy like this.
That's awesome.
You guys have to try this. Let me know in the comments if you do. It's gonna be a good one. Ooh, I forgot to put my sour cream.